you noticed how pro guitar players play whenever they're improvising? Most guitar players start playing lines like this, but pro guitar players do things like this. Moving diagonally rather than vertically can really transform your playing and will allow you to have more flexibility when improvising and composing your own solos. Stick around and find out how the 3-note per string method can revolutionize the way that you think of the fretboard. Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Mauricio Acosta, and in this channel I teach you all the things that I wish I learned earlier on my guitar journey. In the next minutes I'm going to be explaining what the 3-note per string method is. Then we're going to apply it to 2 important scales when it comes to improvisation. And finally we're going to be talking about how you can use this method to master any scale that you want. Let's start by explaining what is the 3-note per string method. The 3-note per string method is a methodology to learn scales in which, as the name suggests, you play 3 notes per string before moving into the next string. This method is used in a lot of different styles, but it was very prominent in the 80s by the shredders. We all know them: Steve Vai, Eddie Van Halen, Joe Satriani, Paul Gilbert. Now this method allowed them to play longer lines at crazy speeds. The advantages of this method is that it follows a sequence, and once you have that pattern down, you can replicate it anywhere on the fretboard. My favorite advantage though is that it moves you all around the fretboard. So the cool thing is that you can be playing and shredding a line, stop, do whatever you want to do in there, and then continue to shred your way up the fret. Let's look at the 3-note per string method in action with the most important Western scale, which is the major scale. So we have the 6th string, it's starting G, and then we have the major 2nd, A, and then we have the major 3rd, which is B. So we have G, A, B. So we have 3 notes out of the scale. Let's go to the 5th string now and play C. Then we play D, play E. So we have 2 strings so far, and we have 6 notes. Now let's go to the 4th string and continue the scale from there. We have F sharp, we have G, and we're done with the scale. But let's continue to this next octave with an A, the major 2nd. So far we have G, A, B, C, E, F sharp, G, A. One thing that I really like about this method is that we finish the scale right here with F sharp, G, but then we continue into the next octave with that A. And it doesn't sound choppy at all. The 3-note per string method allows you to connect ideas very easy. So we have the A right here. Let's continue down the scale. We have A, and then let's go to the 3rd string. We have B, C, and then we have D. Now let's go to the 2nd string. We do E, F sharp, G, and then let's go to the 1st string. We have A, B, and then we got C. So the whole thing will sound like this. And we can descend. Now that you have the basic pattern, you can start to manipulate it, and that's when it starts to get pretty fun. We can maybe do 3 strings, and then 1 up, and then 2 down. So and then the same thing up. So now that we know that pattern, what else do we do? Well, you can continue up the fretboard using the notes from the G major scale. So we started in G, but now let's do the same thing with A, which is the major 2nd of G. A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. That's 1 octave. And then we have G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, and D. Now that you know those 2 patterns, you can start combining them. At this point we understood the concept using the major scale, but let's have a little fun and use the major pentatonic scale. The intervallic formula of the major pentatonic is the root, the major 2nd, the major 3rd, perfect 5th, major 6th, and the root. Now let's use those notes and use the 3-note per string method to create something that we can play. And so let's start with the root, then we use the major 2nd, then the major third. So far it's the same as the major scale. Now let's start in the fifth string with the perfect fifth, which will be D. Then it's a major six, and then the root again. So now so far we have this. You see how much we moved only using 2 strings? Let's continue the scale. So we finished with the root right here. So let's go with the major second, which is A, then B, which is the major third, and then the perfect fifth, which is D. So we have. So we finished right here on the perfect fifth. On the third string, you will have the major sixth, the root, and the major second. Then on the second string, you'll start with the major third, perfect fifth, major sixth, and then we'll finish in the first string with the first, the second, and the third. So the major pentatonic will look like this. So now is your turn. This is a very easy concept to grasp, but in practice it'll take you a lifetime to go through a lot of different combinations, different patterns that you can create, different ways to play it as well, because different techniques are different. So the way that I do it is I select the scale, understand the intervallic formula, place 3 intervals in one string before moving to the other, and then practice and practice and practice again. While you do this, keep in mind the most important thing about the 3 note per string method. Even though you want them to become muscle memory so you can pull them out of your arsenal at any point, it is very important that you still understand what intervals you're playing and when you're playing them. Intervals would always give you the best understanding of what to play and when to play. Now, if intervals is a foreign concept to you, I have a video in the description that you can watch about intervals and about the major scale. I believe that they can really complement this video too. If you find this useful, make sure to like the video, and if you like content like this, make sure to subscribe as well. Anyway, this is what I had on the 3 notes per string. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.